In other uninteresting news in my life, I ordered a coffee maker in the mail, and I found out that you could actually buy like used coffee makers, which that just sounds so gross, you know. But yeah, hopefully I'm not gonna. That'll stop me from having to fucking go and mooch coffee off of the front office. Well, I will say the coffee I had this morning was really good. Also, in other breakfasty news, me and Sarah have been eating bacon like almost every day, just not like a lot. Like it's really just 3 thick cut pieces between the two of us that I like cut in half and, you know, put and do in the pan. That's like enough to fill like a whole like pan. So we've just been having that. So not like a lot of bacon every day, but we have been having some bacon every day. So I think it's fine. If it's just like just a little bit like that, I think it's fine. I'm gonna be doing some fried chicken tonight though. If you weren't convinced that I'm being unhealthy enough, I am gonna be doing some fried chicken tonight. I have some chicken dry brining in the fridge right now that I thawed. Norkson, thank you for the good luck. Good to see you. Hope you've been doing good. Hope the runs have been alright. It's coffee, what could go wrong? I mean, I don't know, it just seems kind of gross to me. Like, coffee is one of those things, like, you're talking about buying a used coffee maker. I mean, it's just like, I'm already buying such a cheap one. Like, maybe if I was buying like a $500 one, then like, sure, maybe I'd buy it used and save like $100, but for like a cheap one, that's like, you know, I'm gonna save like, what, like $2 and have like some grody, like half melted away, like cheap plastic one. Like, no thanks. Has an inescapable smell of coffee and cigarettes. Just doesn't really seem worth it. Cheap coffee machines are bad. Yeah, I don't mind them actually. I mean, I know it seems like you do, but I don't. I use a cheap coffee machine and Folgers. How does that make you feel, Fox Girl? Probably pretty offended, I'm sure. How dare someone drink something? Am I right? How dare someone drink an inferior version of a product and be okay with it? How dare they have cheap taste? Disgusting. Yeah, I don't mind cheap coffee makers. They don't bother me at all. What's up, 97? Oh, you have cheap taste as well? I'm sure. Thanks for the good luck, 97. You bought a used bass guitar and it broke after one day. Cool. And thank you, young Willie. that botched? They're hard to clean. Yeah, you're probably right about that, Fox Girl. Perhaps I'm throwing my money in the drain. But the good news is that even if my coffee machine that I'm buying breaks or sucks or whatever, then I have backup plans, you know, coffee-wise. I mean, we live in a world where, you know, you can't start the day without some coffee, right? So, of course, even without having this coffee machine, my girlfriend already has a French press that she makes espresso with every day, and then the front office, it's just a stone's throw from my door of the apartment complex. They got a Keurig that I'll fucking drink some of. I was drinking some of that earlier today. So, and I'm getting this little coffee maker, so it's like I'm just a true American, you know, just having multiple plan A, B, and C for coffee. So rest assured, guys, I'll be fully well supplied on the coffee front, even if my coffee machine is trash or there's a coffee pandemic in this world. I think I'll get by. I know you guys were worried about me. You have a caffeine addiction? Yeah, I mean that really is kind of, that touches on kind of what I was saying. So like, drink so much coffee in this fucking world is like, I don't even know whether I'm addicted or not. The only way you can find out is to just not consume whatever the thing is, caffeine in this case. But it is like so hard. It is genuinely so difficult to go, even if you're like not even thinking about it, to just go a day, to go like a few days without consuming a drop of caffeine. It's like there's fucking caffeine in everything. You basically have to completely stop drinking like all processed beverages, essentially. And even then, like, if you want to get, like, really, well, actually, I drink this, like, zero sugar thing, you know, whatever, that has no caffeine. It's like, at that point, it's like, well, what's the point of weaning yourself off of the original thing if you're just going to replace it with, like, a shittier, more processed version, you know? That just because it, like, on paper, it lacks, like, the fucking thing you're trying to get rid of. I don't know. That's something that never, like, really made sense to me. I mean, people are just like, all right, well, I'm done with caffeine. Like, no more fats, so I'm going to get fat-free everything, you know, or no sugars, I'm going to get sugar-free everything. And, you know, having, like, one or two, I mean, it's like, you got to have, like, a balance of it, you know. If you just replace it all with just, like, the more processed version, you're probably going to feel even shittier, I think. Sure, you won't be consuming literal sugar or literal caffeine, but, I mean, you're still putting fucking trash in your body. Isn't that like the point of like removing sugar or caffeine or something? Maybe not to everybody. Oh, you're waiting on a kebab? Sounds delicious. Is it a lamb kebab? Some like halal shit? That'd be yummy. I'd love to try to, since I have like a meat grinder situation, I would love to try to grind my own lamb. Though the problem is that lamb chops are typically pretty expensive in the grocery store. I'd have to find a cheap way of getting myself some lamb trimmings or whatever. Had to buy that shit online or something. Arrive at my door in a fucking freeze-dried, you know, styrofoam. Like buying like fucking A5 Wagyu on the internet. It's like, alright, that'll be $100 for your steak and $300 for the shipping. It's like, yes, very cost effective. This will be the best way to make burgers for sure. To make kebabs. So it's funny. I remember when I made like fucking a shit ton of burgers for our housewarming party like a month or two ago. And I bought an entire brisket, an entire chuck roast, and some short ribs, and just the meat alone was $100. I don't remember actually weighing to see like how much like of ground beef I had after it was all said and done. But I easily had like 10 to 12 like really thick, like I guess like third or 2/3 pound burgers, like really fucking fat burgers, and those shits were delicious, man. Good lord. So we made it work. But you know, just buying that much meat at once is like, holy smokes, that's a lot. Yeah, lamb chops are just you know, lamb racks and lamb chops. They just have like a what is it, like they have like a certain like level of elegance like attached to them. Like just certain cuts of meat are like that. So you just like have to pay more or whatever. But in reality, like there's more lamb in the world than there is actual like sheep meat, isn't there? I think I remember hearing that somewhere. You'd think it'd be the other way around, but you know, because people consume so much lamb, we raise and like way more lamb than actual sheep. So there's just like an abundance of it, especially in certain parts of the world. I mean, that's what it is you have to go to the right part of the world where lamb isn't considered like a delicacy. Like in America, lamb is like a delicacy, right? That's the word I was looking for, a delicacy. Well, maybe delicacy is a strong word, but you know, something like that. And yeah, you could buy ground lamb for cheap, but I'm not a fan of buying like pre-packaged like ground stuff. It's just, I don't know. If I'm gonna go through if I have a meat grinder, like I'm gonna fucking grind that shit myself. I'm gonna be fucking arrogant about it. Fuck it, you know. Smash burger. Yeah, I am gonna be doing some smash burgers soon. I bought some really cheap beef from the store the other day. Yeah, I'm not frequently buying large things of meat, so I don't need to have like a crazy freezer or anything. I'm not like that I'm not quite that meat pilled. Yeah. Yeah, hunt it yourself with a spear. Don't even use like a bow and arrow, like those mechanical bow and arrows that have like 10 strings on them and shit. You can't even use that. That's too advanced. The technology's too advanced. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Yeah, I saw the first message. I'm not answering it. Yeah, smash burger is just literally a smash burger. It's a piece of it's a ground beef patty that you smash against the grill when you put it on, so that way it gets like kind of crispier edges and stuff. So it's like a thin burger patty that's smashed against the grill. Nice link. Alright, let's get some spinning Spyros in the chat, shall we? Yeah, I could try doing smash burgers. I don't have a super lot of meat, so I might as well do something like that. Sounds dry. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, it's just such a thin patty that it's like you exchange juiciness, like in a sense, for like that Maillard reaction, for like crispiness, like what's the word? Sear. But most smash burger connoisseurs put like so much fucking like cheese and like sauce on it that it's like juiciness usually isn't like a problem with those, especially when you make them yourself. Yeah, Daniel's got it. I'm not claiming to be an expert over here or anything. I'm just trying to make some good burgers, that's all. I'm not trying to get into a sciencey thing about, oh, how juicy is a smash burger compared to a real burger. It's all good to me. Yeah, actually, I use no. Actually, Fox Girl. Actually, I use 74%. I find that that gives you a little bit extra of a lean texture. Sorry for poking fun. It's just like whatever. Just put the meat on the grill. You know, it's all good. I use Actually, I use fentanyl. The little blue pills. Yeah, I'm looking forward to making this fried chicken later tonight. It's gonna be good. Last time I did these fried chicken legs, you know, and they're pretty big legs, you know, they got that genetic modification, that fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, oops, chicken. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to frying these up later. They're gonna be good. Last time I did it, I didn't, I had to like put them in the oven after frying them for like a long ass time. So I'm gonna try to fry them for longer. I made sure they were like fully thawed, and I'm also gonna make sure that that they're having like the proper time to dry brine as well as sit in the flour dredge. So that way everything sticks like really well. And then I'll probably still have to finish them in the oven just because they're such fucking massive legs, but hopefully it won't be too long this time. I was doing it without a wire rack before as well, so having a wire rack will keep it all not falling apart a lot easier. 1703, not great to be honest with you, but it's fine. Still ahead of these splits. Let's keep it moving. Fentanyl burgers. Actually, I like fentanyl burgers. Are you joking? That missed a you saw that. Wow. I fucking ran straight through those. I even paused for a moment to like... That's probably what the issue was, is I stopped charging or something, which doesn't make any sense. But whatever. Dude, another one? Look at this fucking game, dude. Are you kidding me? Amazing. Truly powerful Sparks collection there. I make it, yeah. I don't know what it is, like if I'm just like insecure today or what, but like after that last 2 streams ago where I like fucking got too heated and like, you know, was tripping out about being an asshole, I feel like I'm just like wondering like, God, like every second, am I a fucking asshole or what? Like, I'm obviously overthinking it and I'm quite insecure, but it's like, huh. It's hard for me to just embrace it, you know? What's up, Meckenstein? Thank you for the good luck. This Carl? Who's Carl? Because I think what I want is I just want to be like unfiltered and just talking shit. Like, that's I think what I want. Yo, what's up, JX? Thanks for the good luck, appreciate it. I don't know, I mean, I do talk a lot of shit. Can't overthink it. Gotta just fucking do it. No, yeah, it kind of harkens back to that feeling I was kind of experiencing earlier this stream of just like, I'm kind of just tired of streaming, you know? It's just like, it's a lot of emotional, like, energy to put into something, you know? It's like, God, is that person mad at me? Oh my God, am I being an asshole? On the other end of it, it's like, God, fuck these persons. These people are being annoying, you know? It's like, it's hard to just like, I don't know, like relax. Especially when you're in the middle of a speedrun. You know, obviously it's all like me problems. Like there's all stuff that's like manufactured in my head. It's not like an actual inherent issue with streaming itself. It's just how I'm just kind of growing to become disillusioned with it, I think. Is like what I'm trying to say. Slowly, like the seeds have been planted for me to just like have zero faith in myself and all of that. And to question everything I say and do and stuff, you know. I think that's like a common thing that happens to a lot of streamers. Is to get in your own head. It's so difficult not to be just stuck in your own head. Anyways. It's all good. Just venting, by the way, not looking for advice. Anytime I talk about, like, you know, personal feelings and stuff, it's like, have you tried taking a break? Fucking in the chat. Fucking Dr. Phil. Fucking PhD level chats. I mean, I do mention it in my rules. I mean, I just feel bad. Genuinely. I mean, as I said, like, it's not like, it's all like, it's me. I just need to get over it. I need to just, like, accept the fact that I'm an asshole and that, you know, and granted, you know, you know, there's, like, ways to do it right that, like, that I'm trying to find the way to be, like, the funniest asshole possible, not, like, the most annoying, not, like, the most mean. I would want to be less mean and more, like, funny, I guess, if that makes any sense. Obviously, right now, I'm not, like, being any of that. I'm just fucking being quiet and insecure is what I'm being right now. But, you know, for times when I am just, like, talking shit on people, it's just, I'm struggling to find the right balance. Yeah, I mean, it's so true, OCD. Like, I fucking, what do I want? Everyone to like me? It's like, that's not realistic. No matter how I fucking do it. Yeah, why don't we all just relax and listen to some Stuart Copeland on our smart dick fridge? that plays Skyrim. I'll just have a fucking nasty pork sandwich. 2602. I mean, dude, I don't know. It's like, I don't feel like I made like a lot of huge mistakes in that Peacekeepers, but it's just a generally not that fast run, to be honest with you. It's still good though. I mean, if I have a good Magic Crafters, if I don't make mistakes in this Magic Crafters, I'll be way ahead. We'll see. Did Hyperman or whatever? I don't think so, no. I don't really give that much of a fuck about like band chatters. That's not really what I'm not talking about, like making him happy. I'm talking about just like making myself happy right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, OCD, you get it, man. You get what I'm trying to say. It's like, I want to be a likable asshole. It's like, I know it's such a weird thing. It's just very much not like me, you know, in a lot of ways. It's like, again, like getting back to like kind of the disillusionment of this whole hobby is that in reality, I am not like I'm not any kind of asshole. I try to be like, I'm very much like a people pleaser in reality. I don't like talk shit on people to their face. I'm confrontation like averse unless it's like, you know, in the spirit of really good communication and being honest and all that, you know. So it's like I'm not this way. Like I'm not whatever way I'm trying to be on stream. It's not like how I am in real life. And I know it might seem like, okay, well just be like how you are in real life. It's like, well, the way I am in real life fucking changes when I turn on my stream. That's like the whole conundrum. It's like I become a different version of myself. It's really it's very weird. But people who stream know what I'm talking about. People who stream, especially who use like webcam and mic, you guys like know what I'm talking about. It's like, you can't help it. You turn into a different version of yourself when you go live. So I want to be the best version of that I can be. That's like kind of what I'm talking about. K. Rother, thank you for the gift. Yeah, I guess you call it a mask or whatever. It's just what you naturally turn into. And so you have to like mold that to not be like a completely insufferable like bitch, basically. This is, let's not mince words. This is like a performance that I am putting on here, you know. Now granted, I'm not sitting here like reading off a script or anything, but I am like performing this game, you know, and trying to be some degree of like interesting, or not, I mean, you know, yeah, there's be some degree of interesting. And to me, the way I do that is to just have like this fucking stream of consciousness, a stream of bullshit coming out of my mouth, periodically talking shit on people that annoy me in my chat, and getting like the best runs ever of this game, basically. And that's like, that is like my performance, you know? So I can't help it. No matter how real I try to be, there will always be some like performative aspect of it. You can't change it. Make Japan, thank you for the prime. I appreciate that. 10 months, legend. And C Grazer, thank you for the gift as well. I love you guys so much. You guys are really making me happy. It's nice to finally be out of Magic, or out of Peacekeepers. Yeah, it's like improv. Yeah, that's like a great way to put it, Foxgirl. It's like an improv performance streaming. It's like street performance, really. Like, watch like any music streamer on this website and tell me if that's any different than if they were to just sit on the street and do the same thing. You know? They get a sub, they say thank you, you get $1 in your fucking hat there or your guitar case, you say thank you. You know? Lozzie, thank you for the gift. Yeah, honestly, Horrorlinth, I think that's one thing I could be better at, is what you say is like a negative trait for a lot of streamers, which I agree, is that they're just try to ignore chats that they don't like or whatever that slightly annoy them, where I always like point them out or whatever. Oh shit. Oh god, this is not good. I think the spider cycles will be fine, but I'm not sure. But it's like genuinely that's like a skill I need to work on is just letting like little tiny like chats that I see as like microaggressions, you could say, like just let those go, you know. And if they keep saying it, then fucking say some shit. Like that's a skill, like honestly, and it's one that I'm not good at. Other streamers that really comes naturally to them because they don't want to piss anyone off. But to me, it's like I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum where I just like fucking piss everyone off because I'm just like addressing the every message and stuff, you know, like, all right, well, fuck you, you know, if you're implying that I suck dick, that, you know, then fuck you, you know, type of thing. And it's like, well, actually, Dayo, I wasn't saying that, you know. There'll be a lot of misunderstandings that come as a result. So, yeah. Anyways, let's see if we can YOLO this strat here. Nice, beautiful. Oh, and with the stop there, love that. Yeah, so losing a little bit of time from those two druids, but luckily they were far enough away that they did not affect the spider cycles, allowing me to do that supercharge. Pretty clean. Nice, we should be in the somewhat low 33s here. Rumor, thank you for the gift, I appreciate that. First time. Legend, man. And Scurry, thank you for the sub, and Lawsy, thank you for the subs as well. You guys are really making my day today, you know that? Yeah, Hara, and you know that it totally goes what you just said. Like you reap what you sow. It totally goes both ways. Like, you know, you type a silly chat, you type like a weird chat or one that can be interpreted weird, and I will interpret it weirdly. But then the flip side to that is if I interpret a chat weirdly, I will be like, you know, reaping like more weird chats or like, you know, nasty responses or things like that. So it really does go both ways. Like how you of that point. Anyways. Definitely, we're just sitting here overthinking like the sort of persona that one puts on. Not just myself, but just that anyone puts on in a live stream. Obviously today is much more low-key. I'm not being some crazy, you know, heated, ragey gamer, even though this run is probably deserving of that. It could be certainly a bit better. But hey, we're in the green. We got a low 33s. If we have a good wizard peak, then we stand to save quite a bit of time here. So let's focus up, let's clutch up, let's stop talking about ourselves here. Let's talk about this fucking game, you know? See if we can get a good wizard peak. Usually when I say shit like that, I just die immediately, so that was like a miracle that I didn't just die right there. I do not stream old school RuneScape anymore, really. When I was in Missouri, living like sort of like faux by myself, I guess you could say with my parents, I just had this whole wing of the house to myself, where I could just yell at max volume and just chug beers and stream as long as I wanted. So when I was in Missouri, this was like, gosh, like late 2022, early 2023. Or I don't even remember the dates, to be honest with you, but yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, late 2022. I really kind of tried that. I tried to just stream long hours, and when I was done doing my runs, I would just hop straight into old school RuneScape or maybe some Elder Scrolls or something like that and just chug beer. Not chug beers, but just like have a beer, you know, one sub equals one chug, you know, do the thing. And, you know, beer aside, it just didn't really feel like my content was going anywhere, you know? As someone who does this like full time, it's just like, They try to tell you, like, when you get into streaming that you should stream for long hours, but it's really not true. That's like one of the biggest misconceptions about streaming. It's better to have like a focused and good like 2-hour stream than like just a fucking like a 6 to 9 hour stream that's just all over the place and just like a lot of downtime and stuff. And that's like what my streams were turning into. It's just like a lot of downtime and just like me just like silently just kind of playing RuneScape. We're just talking shit or whatever and song requesting, which is fun for like an hour or two, but it gets old, you know? And I just feel myself like deteriorating into my computer chair and just like, I literally felt myself dying. I know that sounds like really extreme, but like, that's what happens when you fucking sit in a computer chair for like 6+ hours. You know, eating shit, you know, snacks and having beers and stuff and begging for subs basically is like, you start to just like I don't know, like the fucking, all the screens like give you a headache, and you know, your stomach, you know, you have weird indigestion because you're not moving and that much, and it's just like, it's just unhealthy, you know. I mean, that's the only way I could put it. So no, that was a really long way of saying no, I don't really play old school RuneScape on stream anymore, but I decided when I moved in with Sarah that I would focus my stream just on Spyro, and whatever casual sort of things I would do that like off stream, you know. It just feels better that way. It feels like when I play Breath of the Wild, like in the evenings, I can just like take a bong rip, play some Breath of the Wild, go cuddle with Sarah, get up, go for a walk, and it's like I don't have to talk to you guys. I don't have to like sit here and put on like a show or anything. Even though I'm not like, even though I'm just me, you know, it's like you can't help it. To those of you who stream, you know what I'm talking about. You can't help but like put on a performance whenever you go live. It's like you just can't help it. At least I can't. So for a casual experience of a game, it's just not something that like my performance is like good for. Just for me, for my own happiness. Maybe you guys, some of you guys out here really like the casual hours, and for that I appreciate it. We were able to hold like 60 or 70 viewers, you know, for that, which is definitely more than most variety streamers could ever hope to achieve, but it's just something you know, you guys get my point. I think I'm being fucking super redundant. Let's get back to this run, shall we? Minus 21, pretty good split. I'm not gonna lie, we're bringing this run back a little bit. The Magic Crafter is pretty solid, actually. I can't be too mad about it. Yeah, it was a solid Wizard Peak. Thank you, K. Rother. Split. No, 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 no. Wow, this is the worst case scenario here. Dude, do they exist? That was awful. Losing a lot of time here. What's up, Michi? Can't have a good... It's like the classic, you can't have a good Magic Crafters without a terrible Blowhard. It's just the classic, like the universe willed that upon me. Alright, well, we're still gonna be like in the high 39s, so hey, we'll take it. Little squish wizards in the chat. See if we got any of those. There he is. This is unrelated, but I remember calling the funny-looking metal armor guys in the homeworld and Alpine Ridge the palm tree enemies when you were small. The armored guys in the homeworld and Alpine. You talking about the druids? The ones that go like, wow, wow, wow. You talking about those guys, right? Yeah, those guys are funny. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, they do kind of look like palm... Oh, no, not those guys? Man, this is... I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of difficult to keep up with you here, Fox Girl. The other one? Oh, you're talking about the little... the... I know who you're talking about. The little palm tree guys, right? You're talking about the palm tree guys. Why didn't you just say so? What's up, Laura? What kind of pizza are we talking about here? If you're mid-bite, don't even type anything. Just enjoy that shit. Double pepperoni stuffed crust with a twist. Delicious. No, no, dude. What? So sad. No cycle for me. Oh my god, please just let me have this one at least. Good lord. Yeah, they do, Hara. They do. That's why that rule is there. It doesn't happen often, to be fair. But every now and again, someone will come in and be like, "Oh, I think you missed a red there." Oh, actually, I think they're actually fentanyl. The little blue gems, I believe they're actually fentanyl. I think you missed one back there. No, people will like code the message by being like, "Well, I'm not sure, but..." Which makes it even worse, if you ask me. It's like, dude, if you're not sure, why are you even bringing it to my attention? Like, I already knew you're a dumb fuck. Like, you don't have to tell me that. Like, you know? But I will say this, like, just because you say you're not sure, that doesn't make it any better at all. It's equally annoying, no matter how sure you are that I missed a gem. You do not type that I missed one. Even as a joke or whatever, like, it's just annoying for me. And granted, yeah, it's something that I could get better at. That's like one of those things that I could get better at ignoring instead of like having a rule and timing people out. You know, like, obviously the best case scenario is that it just doesn't bother me and I just like let it go and just ignore it. But, you know, I'm working on it. Because right now, I'm sure everyone's gonna like make like a missed gem joke. Anytime this topic comes up, people start joking around. So what am I gonna do? Time out every fucking jokester in the chat? Like, no, you know. So it's a me problem. I'll admit it. Yeah, no, definitely, Hara. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like there's some humility that is required to like watch a stream like this and not like fucking backs. Just in general, if you like a game and you're watching someone play it and like. Especially if they're like a fucking expert on it and they're not playing it the way you like. Oh my god, like it can be hard to hold your tongue. I get it. Like, but you have to, or else fuck you, you know? I don't have any other way to put it. Like, how are you gonna backseat like the world record speedrunner of this game? Like, that is just like insanity to me. Well, I was gonna do the strat there, but I forgot. It's fine. I mean, that's just what it is at the end of the day. Is people think they're helping when in reality they're backseating. That's really what it is. Like, for any situation, not just like this game, but just like any fucking stream, an annoying chatter expert, you know. It's like, no, I was just trying to help. Like, how many times does that situation go down? Person gives annoying advice in a chat. You know, streamers like, hey, no backseating. And then the instant reply is, I was just trying to help. I'm not backseating. It's like they don't even... The problem is that they lack humility. They don't see what they're doing. They lack big booty bitches, exactly. You get it. Thanks for the good luck, Jeff. Welcome, welcome. What's up, TK? Just saw you there. Doing good, man. Very chill day today. Just talking about feelings and life and stuff. Let's see if we can get a good Misty Bog, or whatever this shit is called. Yeah, I didn't clean up enough at the start. That was on me, but not that bad, I guess. What's up, Dadrick? What's up, Polo Blue? Good thing I had enough sparks to deal with taking damage twice there. The other thing you gotta remember with the counterclockwise Guanton cleanup is that even though that looked maybe worse than what the other way would have been, it probably was about even. You gotta remember, in this game, it's not always about how it... Just in general in speedrun, it's not about how something looks, it's about how it's timed. God damn it, that's an annoying time. I'm gonna grab this guy here. And the truth is that with a worse looking counterclockwise, you will go even with like a better looking clockwise. I timed it. I mean, you time it yourself if you want to argue with me about it. In general, the counterclockwise is about a second or two faster, even with like bad execution. With bad execution, it's like even, basically. And honestly, truth be told, there was definitely the opportunity to execute that a lot better. If I'd have just killed more of the frogs at the start. I was kind of experimenting. I'm still very much in an experimental phase with that strat. Because the frogs can be in just so many different positions that even if you sit there and save state practice for hours, you're not really going to see every single possible, you know, frog situation. Beautiful. Love to see that. Dude, thank you, Rue. I love you, man. What's up, Polo Blue? Welcome, welcome. Didn't miss a gem, but don't miss out on this amazing deal at McDonald's. Yeah, I hear the McDonald's app is like where it's at. You gotta get the fucking... Just in general, the fast food places, you gotta get their app. And then you can get like fucking like free like, you know, value milkshakes and stuff. We live in a app-centric world. Just hand over all of your data and personal information to save $1. It's like, you know what? I'll do it. Come on. Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. I ain't charging down early. I've seen that movie play a few times before. I've seen that movie play out where you charge down and you thought you got the flame charge. Not today. Not today. I knew for a fact that flame charge was about to be a sussy baka. Yeah, that's definitely my attitude too, No Dream, about like my personal like data being shared with companies and stuff. Is that it's like, especially for me in particular, being like a live streamer, and you know, it's like I have like an identity in a platform. Like I have a account and like a notable, like easy to search, like on the internet, you know, like me in particular. Like you could find, like, you could literally figure out exactly what I was doing on any given day if you really like do enough like investigative work. Join my Discord, join this. I keep my fucking like my community or whatever in the loop with anything I'm doing. If I don't go live a certain day, I'll post in my Discord about it. If I'm feeling a certain way, I might post on Twitter. If I'm feeling good or whatever, I'll do a long stream. If not, you know, it's like, you know exactly where and when, like my whole life basically. And that's not counting all of like the apps and platforms that I've like signed away all of my, you know, location and everything to. So in particular, my particular data is like, it's just like, how am I gonna sit here and try to protect my privacy when you can just like Google Dayoman and see Ricky's video being like Pablo Munoz Snyder, aka Dayoman? Like, okay, well there you go. There's my full fucking name, like, you know. And to be fair, Ricky asked about that, you know, and I was like, you know what, yeah, you know, because it was the same thing then as it is now. It's like, what the fuck, am I gonna try to shield my fucking identity from you guys? Be some faceless entity or whatever? It's like, no. It's like, I'm just a human, and I just can only hope that you guys just don't try to harass me, which thankfully you guys are all basically mature enough to not do that. Which is another reason why I'm lucky that, you know, I don't have a bigger platform. That shit becomes a problem quick. For larger creators. Someone time out JX. He wants the fucking, he wants the cheeks, dude. The fucking non-existent 25. I told you there'd be fucking, I told you when we talked about it that there would be fucking jokesters. And now I have to feel bad for timing out JX. Well, fuck you, JX. I don't feel bad. What do you think about that? I could feel bad telling you to come back to this game and get a damn PB with that proper lofty route. Good lord. And then I'll start feeling bad. Then I'll be an actual speed bully. What do you think about that, Mr. Timeout? Wasn't quite fast enough to go for. I did want to go for the boxes first here, but you have to be really fast on the cycle to do that. $54.12, not bad. Not great, but not bad. I would definitely say this run is 121able. So let's see if we can just hold on to it through this Dreamweavers. RPM Rosie, thank you for the raid. Oh, you got a 128 the other day. Nice, nice. Congrats. I didn't even realize you were back at it. I'll have to raid you one of these days. If by some miracle my American versus Australian timing with the streams works out, which of course it never will. It never will. Fucking Mint Blitz always coming to my chat. Dayo, when are you gonna stream later / earlier? It's like, bitch, you're the one that lives in Australia. What the fuck do you want me to do about that? RPM, thank you for the good luck, appreciate it. And Dragonbird, great to see you as well. Got some cute chatters reporting on the scene. But no, I love my Aussie viewers. You guys are cute. You guys actually, I appreciate you more than the average viewer because you guys go above and beyond to watch me at like weird hours. So thanks. Mwah. Come here, little fairy. Mwah. That's what Bill Clinton would say to a fairy. It's not that weird. Yeah, I think it was probably more weird back when I was on the West Coast. And my streams would be like, comparatively, I think they would be like a lot later. Man, I don't know. Fucking don't ask me. I'm not fucking... I'm not gonna sit here and do... It's the other way around. I don't know. I need to just focus here. Now, I might have missed a gem in that treasure room. I'm gonna be careful about it. We'll see. I'll be careful exiting the level. Just in general, like, the strat is when you think you missed a gem, just be careful exiting the level. That's all. You don't gotta overthink it. You don't gotta turn around for every little thing. Like, if you have an inkling, don't let it eat at you. Just be like, alright, we're gonna be careful exiting the level, and then that's that. Whoops. Missed my jump charge. That yellow gem was pretty far away, which is kind of scary there because of the grenade guy, but thankfully, due to camera shenanigans, he doesn't really attack you so quick. People used to be afraid of that strat for a really long time, which is kind of funny. Alright, we're out of there. Yeah, that's true, Raz, dude. That's true. Like, I was thinking about it there, but... Yeah, sometimes it's just like... Even though I say, like, alright, we're gonna be careful exit, just boom, fast exit. Dude, compared to most 120% runners, I'm really good about not exiting levels, like, too quickly. That is one thing I gotta say to any, like, 120% runner in this chat. Do not exit the level too quickly. That is it's such an unnecessary optimization, and you will, like, lose so many runs to it. It's just... It's like over-optimizing a flying level. It's like, why? Like, you're gonna make this shit, like, fucking 10 times riskier for, like, a half second. And with the pause menu, it's like the same shit. It's like, you're gonna make it that much riskier over a fucking half a second. Oh, but Dayo, fucking, there's, like, 30 levels or whatever, so... Half a second times 30, it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, you pretend like that math exactly works out in theory the same as it does in reality. Yeah, like, go ahead, let's just keep pretending that the theoretical time save is equivalent to reality. Like, that's fine. I'm just telling you, if you want your runs to live, you know, don't fucking over-optimize the flight levels. Just fly in a straight fucking line. Do a little bit of dive bombing, but for the most part, drive in a straight line. Don't drunk drive the flight levels. And fucking don't exit the fucking pause menu too quick. That is like my pro advice. Even if you're at the highest level, like, in this game, that shit still applies. You're never gonna be too good to just play with, like, some sense of, like, play with your brain, you know, instead of your fucking heart. You don't play this game with your heart, you play with your brain. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a little too philosophical here. Oh! Let's play with my penis. Yeah, dude, that's my exact point, Raz, dude, is people are out here trying to fucking optimize their menus, and their fucking high caves are trash, you know? It's like, wow. It's like where is your head at, dude? That is such bullshit. Your mom, you told your work that you're enlisting the help from your mom, and they're paying you overtime, right?
No, I just get to get off early tomorrow.
Weird.
Borrowing for like 8 hours tomorrow. Doesn't make me feel much better.
No, it doesn't. Are you gonna bring this up to your boss? I think you.
Yeah. I'll talk about it more later.
Yeah, for sure. Love you, baby. Sarah's job is a fucking bitch to her. Like, it's so sad. She works so hard, and they're like, here's more work right at the end of your shift. It's like, dude, can I just, like... She's been doing nothing but, like, emailing people all day today. It's so sad, like... The amount... Dude, I talk about, like, the emotional burden of, like, streaming and stuff. Dude, I have it so much easier compared to her, like... She's got, like, a boomer-ass boss that, like, fucking... is so out of touch, trying to tell her how to run her social media. It's like, she has to do all this, like, pointless shit that she's not even an expert at, just because no one else wants to do it. Even though she went to college for this shit, and, like, should be in a higher up position, and paid more. And she can't say shit to anybody, because, like, she doesn't have any other fucking, like, offers for a job right now, so she has no leverage. It's like, she just has to get fucked in the face, like... You know, it's just so whack. At least, like, if I'm pissed at, like, at these runs, I can just turn off the stream button and be done for today, but she doesn't have that luxury. Yeah, it's typical. Sadly, that's typical of being in the workforce, you know? So fucked up. It makes me, like, it genuinely makes me angry, because it's like, dude, like... How can you be her boss and be so blind to the fact that you're, like, ruining her life? Like, over a couple of emails, you know? Like... People are heartless in this world, man. Why is it the most heartless people in the positions of power? What's up with that?
Because I have to work at my fucking hair appointment. Don't ever work in PR. You're gonna want to kill yourself. Bye, cat.
Bye, baby. Bye, baby. I'm so whipped. I love it. Yeah, look at this guy loving his girlfriend, dude. Clearly. What a beta male. For being in love and, like, wanting the best for his significant other. Fucking bitch-ass move. Nice dragon count, thank you. Always appreciate a 69 appreciator. My compressor. What did it do? What did it do? Was it like... Bitch ass. Bitch ass. What a piece of shit. You just can't hear the rest of like everything I say. What a motherfucker. Fucking bitch. Piece of fucking piss. Ass. Pitch. It doesn't sound bad, does it? Maybe I could turn my compressor down a little. I don't know. Sounds fine, alright. We're just compressor testing over here, don't mind me. Oh! Barely making that. Got very lucky there. Give me this. Not quite. I'll do this. Had to think about it. fine, I'll just come back for him. It's annoying, but whatever. Oh my goodness gracious, come on. I think I got all those gems. I mean, I'm gonna be careful exiting this level. That Turkey Island was a little suspicious, but I think I'm good. Ooh, cute wall glide. Alright, we're good. La, 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 la. So I should still be green. I definitely lost time in that lofty for not literally doing the fucking coin flip of a strat correctly. Oh, boo-hoo. Well, good. I mean, cool for you, Fox Girl, because like I'm over here. I'm probably one of the only people actually like that does that route that you just saw right there. Even though which you could understand, because I fucking did it incorrectly. So. Like, even if you watch a bunch of different people, you're gonna see a bunch of different routes at that level. And pretty much, and I don't mean to like rub my own cock here, but I'm gonna be doing the balls, some of the more ballsy ones. Unless you watch JX. JX is the only person in this world that I will like admit does a ballsier lofty route than me. And that's not even a compliment. It's more of an insult. I'm already way too risky with my lofty, to be honest with you. So yeah, you think you don't know what a casual route looks like? You still don't, even after watching all these runs, Fox Girl, you still don't know what a good speedrun route looks like at that level, because you almost never will see it. What's up, Cinder? Welcome, welcome. Great to see you. Thank you for the raid. And Rico, thank you for the sub as well. At the burger. Rico loves the burger. You know, fun fact, I cooked Rico a burger in real life. He was like, oh, I'm loving this Dayo burger. I'm like, yep, there is an emote. Emotes. But yeah, welcome guys. Hope the stream was fun, Cinder. We're on a pretty good pace right now. 121 possible, just barely like yesterday, so I'm gonna see if we can close it out strong. We are past the shittiest of, or some of the shittier endgame levels. I just play solid. I think I can do it, guys. What do you think? Yeah, there's like roughly five lofty routes that you can do. There's really like 3 major routes. But like if you extrapolate to like every possible variant on them, there's like 7, like you said, yeah. But I just take the average of that and say there's like 5. There's roughly 5 lofty routes. You're keeping me away from the McDonald's outside the— Why? What did— Am I like a McDonald's fiend? What story? I don't even remember. We got the Donkin deal, I remember. I remember getting Donkin deals with Laura. Getting drunk and having Donkin deals. That's what they're called in Sweden. Oh, yeah. Oh, that just sounds like typical me at a speedrunning event behavior. Oh my god, the recovery. Give me that fucking perfect execution. Oh, I ate it over like 4 days. Yeah, I definitely have. I was hungry. I thought I was hungrier than I really was, so I don't know why I went for that. Yeah, I fucking, that burger was still good, like, 4 days later. Like, honestly, like... I didn't... the really dumb part about it was that I didn't start going to the actual, like, free breakfast they have at the hotel, which is amazing, by the way. I didn't start going to that until, like, the last, like, 2 days of the event. I was like, oh shit, this exists? I didn't have to eat, like, a fucking, like, half-eaten burger out of my room the whole time. That was the real dumb shit part. Yeah, dude, that McDonald shit is full of preservatives. That shit'll last a few days in the hotel room fridge, no problem. It's called being economical, son. Oh, there was no fridge. Yeah, whatever. It'll be fine. Dude, I didn't get sick, did I? I'm fine. See, I don't even remember it. That's how fucking inconsequential that shit was. You guys are over here like, oh, the burger. Oh, it's not good. Oh, I'm over here like, what fucking burger? I done ate that shit. My mind is elsewhere. I got a dog in me. Literally. Oh, that's not gonna hit him. Bro, you're saying it like that shit looked like the fucking nasty patty from SpongeBob. It looked fine. It was fine. It smelled fine. It looked fine. Tasted great. No regrets. I think there's still a green down there. A little slow on that cleanup, but it's fine. Oh, shit. Perfect. Perfect. Oh my god. This is just clean racing lines here. You'll love to see it. Thought I missed the green, not the blue. That's why that shit confused me. No, I know I missed the key. Key not required. Oh, dude, that's another... We were talking about examples of permanent flags in this game that aren't required for 120%, and keys are one of those. Or actually, no, keys are not permanent flags. They respawn when you re-enter the level. But keys are glitchy, by the way. There's a fun glitch in this game called Tiny Key that happens if you take multiple deaths in a level. The key gets, like, moved to a weird part of RAM eventually as you keep reloading the level. And it basically loses its tangibility and turns into an icon, like a symbol that represents the key, which is like a tinier version of the key, but you can't grab it. So therefore, like, you're fucked. You have to, like, exit, re-enter the level. That's happened on people's runs before. It doesn't really happen on my runs because I don't, you know, if you have a lot of accidental deaths in a level, it's more likely to happen. Which, you know, don't really have those. Yeah, it's a fun little glitch. Everyone has fun when it happens to them. Totally not frustrating at all. Yeah, that is actually a good idea for a YouTube short. You guys been seeing Pan and Coex, little fun Mario Fact YouTube shorts? Those are cute. Pancake Man is back. This is annoying. Still faster than the double death abuse route, by the way. Man, seeing those gems count up at the end of the level always scares me. When you go through the vortex, it's like, oh, 395, 400. Like, fuck. I always get a little nervous at that part. Alright, minus 26. Okay, so this is 121 pace still, but, you know. I only need to hit the hardest trick in the entire run at the end of this level. No biggie. It's in the bag, guys, clearly. I don't see how this could go wrong at all, to be honest with you. I always think about that fucking, like, when from Ricky's video about me, he's like, alright, he's getting into Nasty Nork, and he only has one thing on his mind. Don't miss it, Skip. When meanwhile, in my head, I'm just thinking like, oh god, I can't breathe. That's actually going on in my head. I'm like, just breathe, just breathe. All he can think about is don't miss it. Really, dude. Like, respiration becomes a serious problem when you're on really good runs. I'm not even joking. Did you start getting those little, like, fake itches that, like, distract you? Like, when you know you start thinking about it, that's when one, like, pops up. It's like, oh god, now my fucking cock is itchy. My hands are sweaty. I can't breathe. I did it right, by the way. just in case anyone was confused. That was intentional. Yeah, nice. Clap. Penguin claps in the chat.
Like my grandma always used to say, goddamn Dayo's got a nice cock on him.
Yep, thanks, Grandma. That was the dog talking there. She got that dog in her. Goddamn, Granny. Goddamn, Granny. Good lord. What's up, Basti? Thank you for the good luck. I have had some fun this run. Got sentimental. Got inquisitive. Introspective. Great Fishy, thank you for the sub. You know. Chill. Talk my shit. Had some nice little story arcs in this run. Oops. Oh, oh! Okay, yes! That's not gonna hit him, but that was so sick. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Come on. Give me the 121. That was tight. That was a flex. Unintentional.
If he could just nail this one trick, the record was practically his.
Dude, and by the way, another statement that's like also not really totally true. This fucking level is so annoying. This second plane right here is like, is what is like, if you could just nail this one thing, the run's his. It's this part right here. See, I almost missed that. I almost turned up too high. Thank God that plane went down a little late. If that plane had gone down early with that angle, I would have been fucked. And then the 121 dead. That's the real, like, okay, now I can breathe, like. But then, even then, these fucking fireworks are like fucking super annoying to hit, easy to miss when you're nervous. So, it's like, the run is just like scary all the way to the end. No, and then this room right here, so, talk about easy to miss a gem. Good lord. The run just doesn't stop being stressful till the very fucking end, literally. Might have missed that pink in the corner. Yep, classic. Classic pink in the stink. GG. Oh, and an improvement from yesterday as well. 121.46. I think that I think that beats Saboom's time. I'm just gonna start saying that. I said that shit last time. Laura was like, no, it didn't. Yeah, I think that beats Saboom's PB. Yeah, I think it beat him. Get like a fucking like 129. Yeah. No, that didn't beat Saboom, but that was still a really good run though. 121 is great. Thank you for the GGs, everybody, and No Dream with the bits. And Laura as well. No, I just like, you know, history repeats itself on these streams a lot, so you know, I figure I'd just poke fun at that. Yeah, actually, I think that beat God. I think God has been tumbled. Fucking Humpty Dumpty. Yata, what's up, Big Cooper? Guys, yeah, good run. Do I want to do another one? I've been liking the shorter streams lately, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really been like a big fan of just grinding this game out and hating myself. I've been more enjoying just like having a good run and then calling it a day. So I might do that. Honestly, maybe go skate or something. But yeah, I mean, good stream though. With the little robot. I'm going to run steadily. Yeah, end on a high. End on a high. I've had too many streams that like I've had runs like this that end on like a fucking ragey reset grind. So I think I'll call it again today. Now this is epic, dude. Zingo knows. Zingo runs 120. Guys, go follow Zingo. Fucking plays this shit. How are you watching me, and how am I the only 120 player that you follow? You know other people play this shit too, right? Dear random lurker. Management wants another run on their desk, yeah, right. Have I found any good skate spots out here? Yeah, over by where I live, there's like a lot of parking lots. Yeah, you had ads and no audio? Love to see that. Love it. Love it. Yeah, I have the fun fact, I have the maximum amount of ads that you can have on a Twitch channel. It's 22.5 minutes per hour. That's like more than cable TV. Yeah. Hey man, look, dude, hey. Dude, I'm just trying to get by, man. I'm just trying to get by, all right? Don't give me your back butt or whatever. You're autistic? Hey, alright. Front butt. Alright, you guys are boring. I'm gonna raid someone. You guys aren't interesting me anymore. I gotta be honest with you. Hey, tell you what though. Tell you what, I do got a beer in the fridge. One sub and I take a little chug. One sub and I take a chug. I know I'm trying, Peen. I'm trying. Trying to have more ads than the stream itself. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, Laura. All right. All right. That's all I needed to see. All right. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Guys, look at this. Look at this shit right here. Hold on. I gotta put it on the fucking. I gotta put it on the thing. Look at this. Oh yeah. It's that chicken with the fucking taco seasoning and salt on there. Dry brining in the fridge for like this entire stream, 2-3 hours. I'm about to fucking dredge this shit in some flour. All right. Dump it in some egg whites. Fuck a wet hand, dry hand. I'm about to have a wet dick on this shit. And then put it back in the flour. Put a little bit of water in the flour so it gets craggly, like KFC style, and then just let it sit in the fucking flour for like the next couple hours to really stick. And I got my leftover oil that I strained. Man, I'm about to fucking goddamn go ham on this motherfucker, dude. Look at that. Look at them legs. Look at them legs, son. Look at them legs. Vegans, where are you at? All right, let me put this back in the fridge. One sec. Oh, also I have a drink right here. One moment. Chicken. Damn, damn, Dayo, nice run. Dude, isn't it crazy how like the more I wean myself off of this game, the better I generally feel and play as a result? Isn't that crazy how that works? All right, Laura, cheers. Chuggers in the fucking thing. I'll drink a whole fucking thing. I'll drink a whole fucking thing. Whatever. Cheers. I actually didn't drink the whole thing. I'm sorry, I pussied out. This thing's delicious. I'm just trying to enjoy it. This is, you know what this reminds me of? This is like a margarita, like lime seltzer thing. This thing reminds me of going out on the boat in Missouri in the summer. Man, that shit is so much. Oh, I can't wait to get back out there. Guys, can I tell you? I want to tell you something. First of all, I want to turn down the CRT because it's fucking up my brain hearing the music. I gotta tell you guys, so like, moving in here with Sarah, and I'm gonna talk about my life and my emotions and shit right now. So if you don't care, then see you later. Whatever. No more runs today. I got a 121. Fuck you. Consider subscribing and thanks for watching. Consider lurking and enjoying the ads. Okay. So one thing that this reminds me of is sitting out on the boat on a hot, humid day in the Lake of the Ozarks, chilling on the boat like fucking like Labor Day weekend. I think we're gonna try to go back for that, you know, if we can scrounge up the funds, you know. I fucking, by the way, did I tell you guys I spent a fucking $1,000 yesterday on groceries and fucking plane tickets. And goddamn motherfucking fuck, dude, like I'm stoked. We're gonna be going to Sweden. We're gonna be maybe going to Missouri. We're definitely going to Pennsylvania to visit her family. Her sister's sweet 16. It's gonna be Great Gatsby themed, and so I got my suit in the fucking closet back there. So I'm gonna be wearing a suit and a fedora like a true gamer. And yeah, all this to say that you know, moving in with Sarah and kind of, especially these last few days, kind of weaning myself off streaming a little bit, is giving me this fucking like different kind of lust for life that I don't think I've ever really had before. You know, I've always been like a homebody, introvert gamer, which I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to. But there's something about just like taking, like just pulling back the foreskin, you know, just fucking pulling back on whatever the fuck I'm doing. And having a girlfriend that like makes me want to, I don't know, it's the first time in my life I've actually been excited to travel and to do shit. You know, I don't know. Like I've been excited to go to GDQs and ESAs in the past, but now it's gonna be like, it's like different now. I can't even describe it. It's just different now. It feels good to not be like streaming all the time. That is like the main thing that's different. It feels good to not be streaming all the time. It's a very nice thing for me because, as you guys know, I'm a completely far gone, full-time addict, you know, to this website, and it's led to some pretty sad moments. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've had some pretty like low moments on stream in the last week or two, and you know, these last couple streams have been really, really high for me. You know, really good, talkative, chill, comfy runs, good times. And dude, like, if only every run could be like this, you know? And I don't even need a world record. If every run could be like this, then I'm happy, you know? So, and to that end, I think it really is good that I'm like not streaming as hardcore, not grinding runs as hard, not like fucking, okay, let's hop into another, you know? Making it difficult for myself. Why? You know? Like, will that get me a world record? That's not even confirmed if I sit here and fucking bash my head against the wall for another 3 hours or whatever. It's not even confirmed that will give me another world record. So why do it, man? Just give it the fucking old college try every now and again. And hey, if you feel like being Mr. Grinder one day, then sure. But, you know, just having the next day, you know, be like, all right, let's make a video. Let's fucking go for a skate. Let's go out. Me and Sarah go out, you know, get some sushi or some shit, you know, whatever. Just, it's just a whole different headspace that my head's in now than when I was living by myself. Or with my parents. I say by myself because, like, literally, you guys gotta see my parents' places, man. They're pretty nice, you know? So I got, like, a whole wing. I always make a point that it's like, it felt like I was living by myself because I could easily just shut myself in my, like, apartment area of the house. Like, in Missouri, I have the whole floor. I'm not even joking. I have the whole basement floor to myself. You know, you just, like, you wake up. Dude, literally, my bed would be, like, right there. To the door and window to outside, and you could just see the lake. So you could just wake up, you're like, oh yeah, I live on a fucking majestic lake. And then you just step outside and feel all the cool air. It's like, oh my god, or humid ass air if it's summer. Speaking of summer, I think summer's coming up, guys. Hey, cheers. Chug is in the chat. Hey, to anyone who listened to me just say all this, you know, personal random shit, thanks for hanging out and not leaving my stream immediately. Cheers. This chug is for you. No, I didn't crush the world record, but I got within a minute of it, which is rare. That's still a feat to be proud of. Cheers. Yeah, no, you just chugged a beer and ate the Zaza. Or no, Zaza means weed. You just ate the Za. I gotta remember, Za means pizza and Zaza means weed. We need to make up something for Zazaza. Zazazaza. What's the Zazaza? You don't eat the Zaza. You eat the Za. And then you Za the Zaza. Then you Zazaza the Zaza. Dude, the Zazaza's... Alright, never mind. Alright, I'm gonna raid someone. I'm done hanging out here with you guys. You guys are boring. You guys bore me.